Butch McKenzie here, Herrnstein Auto Group. What I've got here for us today is the 2015 Kia Optima LX. I'm going to start with one of the nice features right up front is the fog lights or driving lights, standard on the Optima. And obviously what that's going to do is help us see a little better at night. Right above those you'll see the Lexan covered headlights. Not only is that going to last us a lot longer, that is the same type of material that the NASCAR vehicles use in their windshields, so that stuff's nearly bulletproof. I'm going to pop the hood here real quick. Show you the power plant we're bringing to the table. And that is the 2.4 liter GDI. 2.4 liter that Kia's been using for nearly 10 years now. It's turned out to be nearly bulletproof. Tweaked and adjusted a little bit, backed up with this GDI or gasoline direct inject system, similar to what the diesel engines have been using for nearly 100 years. And what that's going to do for us is a little better fuel economy and less emissions. It has a high pressure up to 2200 psi fine mist of fuel that sprays directly into the cylinder. And again, what that brings is a more cleaning, a better burning fuel and cleaner, less emissions, better fuel economy. So behind that, we're backed up by the completely electronic controlled 6-speed transmission. What that brings is EPA classified mid-size sedan, 34 miles to the gallon average highway. I know from personal experience, quite a few customers in this vehicle, that it is possible to get up to 40 miles to the gallon with this vehicle. So as we walk around here, I'll show you some of the great features of what this does at nearly 40 miles to the gallon with the size of this car. So come on around here, we'll talk a little bit about these 16-inch alloy wheels, not some junky looking steel wheel with a wheel cover, no way. Standard with 16-inch alloy wheels. Nice accent right here, standard LED on the mirror. We'll come around here to the side, we'll talk a little bit about some of the features on the inside. Obviously you're going to see standard features, power windows, power door locks, cruise control, remote keyless entry. We're going to see standard Bluetooth, hands-free telephone system. All right, take a little peek right here in the back seat. Going to drop down. There is a center armrest with cup holders in there, what I like to call the kid separator. So if you've got 2 kids, that's great. 3 kids, flip it back up and you've got the 3rd seat in the middle. All right, we come right around here to the back. I'm going to start with one of the nice features here, sporty looking features in the back, the dual exhaust. Just gives it a little more sporty look in the back. And then we'll take a look, we'll pop the trunk here. You're going to see it's nearly 16 cubic feet of space. Put that into perspective, you can put 16 basketballs in the back of this trunk. Little pull handles right here. If we do need to fold these seats down with a 40-60 split, let's say we need to haul something, we need a little more room back there, fold those seats down. We still have, with the 40-60, you have 2 seats on one side, 1 seat on the other, so you still have the ability to seat 1 or 2 folks in the back. Right, as we come around to the other side, I'm going to talk about one of the most important things about the Kia Optima and the Kia brand itself, which is one of the best warranties that we can get in the United States. 5 years, 60,000 on the limited warranty, 10-year, 100,000 on the powertrain. And obviously the powertrains are expensive stuff. Any internally lubricated part, which is obviously the engine, transmission, the thousands of dollars that cost us to replace or repair, that's going to be covered for 10 years, 100,000 miles. We're also going to get the 5-year roadside assistance. So if we do have a flat tire, run out of gas, lock our keys in our car for the next 5 years, that's going to be taken care of. So very similar to a AAA type of a program that's all included. Again, that is one of the best warranties in America. So if we come over here, grab you a seat right there for me, Tom, if you would. And I'm going to jump in the driver's seat. We'll touch some of the features on the inside. All right, as we talked about earlier, we do have these standard power windows, power door locks, cruise control, remote keyless entry, the Bluetooth. You'll see all this stuff is very comfortable, very ergonomic. On our shifter here, one thing I like to talk about, we do have what's called the Sportronic shifter, where we can move that shifter over to the left and we can shift it manually if we choose to. What I tell everybody is if you're going to be drag racing, you might want to use that. But if we're daily driving for fuel economy, obviously we want to leave it in drive. Some folks like to have that kind of sporty feature, or just getting up and down the exit ramp to keep up with traffic. You can shift this vehicle as you choose. The next thing I want to talk about, inside this Kia Optima, as of right now, JD Power & Associates, which is the big company that is not bought and paid for. This is the big company that is not advertised in magazines, but this is the big company that does everything on their own, and what they do is the initial quality study. Right now, the Kia brand itself is number 2 overall in the United States for initial quality. Initial quality is when we purchase a vehicle as a customer, we get in here and we sit down. JD Power & Associates does the initial quality study to say, how do we feel about this vehicle? What is the quality? And again, Kia is number 2 right now, only being beaten out by Porsche. Porsche is not our competition, as we know. So for non-premium brand, our Kias are number 1 in initial quality. Very proud of that. We're not competing with Porsche, never will be. So at the end of the day, we're going to say we are number 1 in initial quality for our competition. So that's a great bang for the buck feature. This car, what you're going to pay for versus what you get. And again, I know we're kind of zooming in on some of the features here. We'll go to automatic headlights. I know we've seen the auxiliary USB port down here, the 12 volt for our charging. Everybody has cell phones, so you'll see all that stuff in there. Couple more things right here. We have this eco right here. That's an active eco system. If that is on, you'll see the little green ECO over here. That's going to get us up to about 10% better fuel economy. Again, if we go back to our drag racing, we want to turn that off. Hey, we're all young at heart, right? We may need to drag race. You never know. But again, one of the things I like to talk about with this vehicle is not just the fuel economy, but also the sporty capabilities and the ability to shift as we like and have fun with this car. So not just a family car, but at 192 horsepower, as I didn't mention outside, nearly 200 horsepower out of this car, it does get up and down the road and still gets nearly 40 miles to the gallon on the highway. It's rated at 34 average, so great bang for the buck features there. So with that, I think we'll close out here, and hopefully we'll see you soon at Herrnstein Auto Group. Ask for Butch McKenzie. Thank you.